not to be, let our hearts discover. See, I've got a feeling, it's a feeling I'm concealing, I don't know why. It's just a mental, incidental, sentimental alibi. But I adore you, so strong for you. Why go on stalling? Love is calling, and I'm falling. Why be shy? Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. Now we might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen of Abacoa, Jupiter, Florida, Eastern Florida, East Coast, Florida, representing the Northeast, representing where I come from, and beyond. We got someone from Bethpage in the house, too. Look at that. Let's go hit him with the next song. I like this crowd. I like this crowd. Let me tell you. Long Beach. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In La Land, there's a one-man band that'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we can glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for flying honeymoon. They say, come fly with me. Let's fly away. Let's fly. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for my 40-piece band in a can? Where are they? Nobody knows. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we're gonna glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You're gonna hear a whole gang of cheers just because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon. They say, come on, fly with me. Let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. Let me do something real quick. If you're sitting down, let me hear you cheer. Very good. If you're standing up, let me hear you cheer. I think we got more people on their feet tonight than there are sitting. And I thank you guys very, very much for standing out here, for waiting. Some of you guys been here since 6 o'clock, and I do appreciate it. Now, who here has been with me from the beginning, from America's Got Talent? Who watched that first episode? Do you remember that exchange that me and Heidi Klum had? I went down to the desk and she goes, Sal, I love the way you talk. And then she goes, Sal, I love the way you sing. Does everyone remember what I said to Heidi Klum? I love the way you look tonight. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, please don't ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight. Which sprinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, please don't ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Look down right in front. Right in front. Look, Sal's #1 fan. Hold on, who is this? Who do we got here? Bailey? Put Bailey down. Bailey? Nice to meet you, I'm Sal. How you doing, Bailey? Bailey, did you make this sign all on your own? Can I show the people this sign? Thank you. I want all of you who think that you love me and are trampling over the person in front of you to take a picture, to check this out. If you didn't make a sign, you ain't first in line. Bailey, want to take a picture? I have a sign. You got ladies pulling pieces of paper out of their pocket, pens drawing on it, saying, I got a sign. Have that back, Bailey. Thank you so much. Hey, guys. What do you mean, oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, after the show, I'm doing a meet and greet. It's $10. Proceeds, part of the proceeds go towards Little Smiles. It's a beautiful charity down here in Florida to help the kids. So make sure you do that. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned Heidi Klum, but the best thing that I got during this whole process was a great gal by my side. Allie's sitting somewhere out there in the audience. I can't really see because it is bright. Oh, there she is, right there. That's who you want a picture with. She just said no. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song's for her right there. Spell it out for me, all right? L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the fantastic people that run this piece for making this whole thing possible. And now for you. L is for the way you look at me. Oh, 'cause you're the only one I see. B is very, very extraordinary. Is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, don't you break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Baby, love was made for me and you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of love, this next song is one of my favorite love songs of all time. And it was only done by Frank Sinatra and Bobby Darin. That's the two popular versions. This song is super special to me, and I'm going to sing it for you guys tonight, one of my favorites. Love you guys too. More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say, I only live to love you for each day. More than you'll ever know, my arms long to hold you so. My life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. This heart is oh so sure. No one else could love you more. No one else could love you more. Baby, that's for sure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song, Look at You. She goes, look at me. Why are you guys so bossy? You know how hot it is? You know how hot it is? How hot is it? It's so hot that today I watched an alligator turn into a pair of shoes. D'Angelo's, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're up in New York, you're wondering the pizzeria that I was delivering for. D'Angelo's on Willis Avenue. Angelo, and the guys with Umberto's over there, they invented the grandma pie. The grandma pizza. What do we got over here? Now I can't see my... Oh, yes! Frank Sinatra was down in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And he was in a little cantina and he heard a guitar being played. Better than he had ever heard it before. He sat there for 4 hours, ordering drink after drink, until Anthony Yobim was finished playing. And when he went up and introduced himself. He said, have you ever been to Los Angeles before? And Anthony only spoke Portuguese, but he heard Los Angeles, and he said no. Turns out the only reason Anthony Yobim said no to have you ever been to Los Angeles before is because he was offered a contract the week prior, and his wife told him no. But Frank Sinatra got through to him. Frank Sinatra asked Anthony Yobim to come up to Columbia Records, and his wife, who was a very, very talented singer, cut an album with the both of them. This next song was one of the most famous songs off that album. Let's hit it for the people. I want to see your best salsa. I got salsa. No filter up here. They should put mics over here so you guys in the back can hear what they're saying. It's vulgar. Love you too. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, each one she passes goes, ah. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so full and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes, ooh. But I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, that girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. Let me see you dancing over here. Oh, look, we got people swaying over here. Oh, look, I can see the crowd. Wow, there's a lot of you people out there. You know, I wasn't nervous 5 minutes ago. Beth Page, how you doing, Beth Page? Ooh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks through the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, that girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. Thank you. Smile. You want to take a picture of me up here? There's enough pictures of me on stage. Go to Google. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing about Brazil, they got a lot of coffee. And coffee is spelled C-A-W-F-E-E for those of you who are wondering. That's right. That's right. Heidi Klum actually went on Jimmy Fallon and made fun of the way I talk. She goes, every day I see him walk in with that big cup of coffee. Coffee. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't known before, Frank Sinatra had a song called The Coffee Song. I'm going to sing it for you right now. Get it back. We got Brooklyn in the house, I forgot. Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, cause they've gotta fill that quota. And the way things are, I bet they never will. Man, they've got tons and tons of coffee in Brazil. No tea, no tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice. The planters down in Sanders all say no, no, no. The politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. Man, they got a lot of coffee in Brazil. Find out later she smells just like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. And they can percolate the ocean in Brazil. And when you have an eggs, meat, savor, coffee ketchup gives a flavor. Coffee pickles way outsells a deal. Man, they got a lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, they got tomato juice. You'll see, hold on, what now is potato juice? The planters down in Sanders all say no, no, no. So put your hand to the local color. Dunkin' coffee with a cruller. Dunkin' doesn't take a lot of skill. Man, they got a lot of coffee. They got a lot of coffee. They got tons and tons of coffee in Brazil. Skip the next song. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song I did on America's Got Talent. It's not the first song and it's not the last song, so don't get too excited. But ladies and gentlemen, this song is actually special to me. You see, how I started singing is when I was 3-4 years old. After lunch at my grandmother's house, we used to go into the kitchen. She used to turn on 1100 a.m. 11:30, and we used to dance to the standards. She taught me how to dance. We'd do it for an hour or so until my parents came and picked me up. And when she passed away, the music was all I had to remember her by. And I worked at it when I started singing at little restaurants and stuff like that. I worked at it, and I saved up my money. And when I had saved up enough money, I bought a big banana yellow Lincoln Continental. I bought the epitome of all cuisine cruises. With a factory sunroof, a full vinyl top, an 8-track player, and plush velour interior. It's hot. It's hot. It's got the star wires and the Vogues on it. Now it's hot. When I first got it, I took it back to Hassett Lincoln Mercury out on Long Island, because that's where it was originally bought from. And all the staff and everything came out and they were gawking at it, and I felt this huge sense of pride that I had saved up enough money and bought my first class car. As I'm pulling out onto Sunrise Highway on Long Island, everybody knows it. As I'm pulling out onto Sunrise Highway, I'm listening to 1100 AM, and the song that comes on the radio is this song. So I said, you know what? I now know the vanity plate for my 1981 Lincoln Continental. Go ahead and hit it for the people. They know this one too. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, boy, that silent cow loves stomping on your trees. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this fine old world keeps spinning round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I've thought of quitting. This heart ain't gonna buy it. But if there's nothing shaking from this here too high, I'll ring up JetBlue and then I'll fly. 'Cause I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and got back in the race. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought it cut down, but this heart just ain't gonna buy it. So if there's nothing shaking, come this here too high. Second what I'll do, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. Thank you very much. Now that I started telling you a story, well, you will. Did I bring Heidi? No. I was at Heidi Klum's Halloween party with my girlfriend on Monday night. Went as the Cowardly Lion and Dorothy. Because everybody knows I need courage. That's what I'm missing over here. Did I bring Mount Peak as a consolation prize?